2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Luke Elvey back in the booth with my boy Rich Beam and Boomer. We're at the place which has the famed stadium hole. We're at TPC Scottsdale, and, well, it's the loudest show in golf, isn't it?
It's the greatest show on grass, there's no doubt. When players are at this course, the course kind of speaks for itself. It's pretty much right in front of you. There's a couple of tricky shots here and there, a couple of really tough holes. Number 7 and 8 back-to-back come to mind. A few stretches there is difficult, but the difficult thing about playing here is the distractions, the crowds, the enormity of them, the yelling, the screaming. It's endless, and in order to play this golf course effectively, you almost need to put in earplugs because you need to focus on what you're doing, but the distractions are out there every hole, all day long.
What's it like to step foot in the stadium hole?
It's incredible. You feel like everybody is standing right on top of you, and the last thing you want to do is hear the boos. And so you really focus in on hitting the green to hear the cheers. And they're going to cheer for you when you do something good, but they're going to let you have it if you do something bad. It can be a very stressful place to play if you're not accustomed to that, but you can also have a lot of fun with it if you like to go down that way.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. Starting the round at even par. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right, so a good accurate approach required. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, what a great stroke. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And they'll walk away with a par on this one. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And that's for birdie. Well holed. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale plays 183 yards. Fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right. Requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Going with the 5-iron here. And this one might need to get down a little. Not bad. We've left yourself a long way between the holes, so let's get this one close. Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Looks good off the blade. Yep. You'll take that. Currently 1 under for the event. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Going with the 8-iron here. This is beautiful to watch.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get off this hole, but the safe strategy lays back before them. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's a pretty handy shot. Wow, what a shot. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Well hold. And that will take him to 2 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 215 yards from the back tees. A straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. That's not the outcome they were after.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
How close was that to going down? Just 3 feet to the cup. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Wow, what a shot. Putting for birdie. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Finishing hole of the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale is a solid par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. The big hitters will get after this hole, as there's plenty of room down the left-hand side. Although if you challenge that bunker on the right off the tee, it gives you just a short wedge into a green. It's only guarded by a pot bunker at the front and then a back right bunker. A chance here to make a birdie. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Putt is underway.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And now 4 under for the tournament. The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
Yes, it is awful, awful, yucky, smelly, stinky, and there's a bunch of other words I could use, but it's just flat out nasty. Good luck.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. A good look at a birdie here.
Looking better.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Oh, we'll take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. He finds himself in a share of 8th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Coming off a string of 3 birdies. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Big putt for par coming up. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. He finds himself in a share of 10th place. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And down it goes. And JT is currently our leader. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for birdie here to really ignite your charge. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, this looks pure. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. And that will take him to 7 under. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard. He's got a 1-shot buffer. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. 3 strokes off the lead. And choosing the 8-iron here. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
Well, he's got about 22 feet to the cup from here.
Get in. That'll help your scorecard. Well hold. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. He currently sits in 3rd position.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, and this is getting interesting.
The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. That's it, it's okay. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a couple back from our leader. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. Wow, back-to-back birdies, and what a time to make them.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
And Justin Thomas currently leads the field. Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the stadium hole par 3/16. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. And the effort that one. Now this is a good one to hold to stay close to the leader.
I really hope this one drops for him.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hold. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Justin Thomas has built a 2-stroke advantage over the field. The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale is an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Wow, that was a great drive at the right time.
Absolutely, Luke. Trailing by 2, you can tie the lead if should they make the putt.
Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. Oh, how handy is that? Move him into top spot. Gosh, Rich, I imagine this player is just stressing out. This is a big moment.
I tell you, I've been in this position before, Luke, and it's never comfortable. Let's see how this shakes out.
The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the church pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get it the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. A three-time victor already this season. Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Well, that's a great tournament to win. The Waste Management Phoenix Open, Rich, and all on Super Bowl Sunday.
All the fans this week have been out there supporting the tournament. They've been out here in
Basketball's going, and yeah, I woke up, look outside, and it's nasty out there. Oh, it's dark gray, and it's playing. Interesting day. Yesterday was hospital.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.